Joanne. How are you today? This is a Confessions of a Paper Edit cut file shop layout. And today I'm using this awesome cut file. It's called Floral Cluster 7. I have used this before, but I'm in love with it. I think it's great. You get these leaves and the two flowers. Oh, I'm using Pinkfresh Studio Happy Heart. And the cardstock is from the Hip Kit Club. This is basil white cardstock, and I did cut the white down to 11.5 by 11.5, and I gutted that pink paper so I could use it on something else. But I love these. They're so pretty. So, wait till you see my pictures, you guys. Look at my great nieces. Now stop. Right? I had a hard time picking that one or this one. Look at this. But I'll just do this one on a different layout. Look at her. What I want to do is cluster both of these cut files around this photo. I backed it with 2 pieces of pattern paper, this pink cardstock, and this really pretty pink paper from the Pinkfresh collection. So what I'm thinking about doing is clustering these around my photo and then using some stencils and then some embellishments. So I think I want my photo about here. This photo could go left, right, or center because they're kind of both looking straight on, so not worried about that. And then what I like to do is figure out the corner of how I'm going to nestle things into the corner of the photo. So say for example, let me get my tweezers. I want to show you what's in my brain. See how you can see the white of the photo and then right there? So I'm going to tuck that until you can't see it anymore, and also so it's not interfering with her super cute dress, if you can see what I'm saying. So I definitely like that, and I want to make sure when I frame my layouts, I only want things to be inside the white part that's on the inside. I don't want them to go over onto the pink. I'm just kind of like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and glue this right down to the photo because I know that's where I want it. And this way I can lift everything up as one big piece. And I just put a little bit in there so it doesn't seep out through the edges and get onto the photo. And then with this one, I was thinking that I would take it and put it under here like this, maybe. Let me see how I can get this in here properly. So that still looks good. But the two cut files are hitting each other really nicely. Just like that. Isn't that cute? I love it. So what I'm going to do, it's easier for me to turn my paper. I'm going to press this down. I'm going to lift this up, just the picture part, and I'm going to glue everything in up so I can remove this all as one piece because I definitely want to do some stencil work on this. Okay, so now it's one piece, so I can pick it up and lift it and move it around. And I had this really cool stencil. I have cut files on the brain. I had this really cool stencil. Let me see, where's the packaging so I can tell you where it's from. It's a Hip Kit stencil from Kaleidoscope. So pretty, right? So I just want to use a little bit of that peeking out from the photo. So let me see where I can get this where I want it. I want to make sure again that all of this stuff is in the white. I don't want it going off the white. So I'm thinking like that would be good. Make sure that's straight. It's going to be a messy stencil. I don't need it to be perfect, and I actually don't want it to be perfect. So this is mint tape from scrapbook.com. It's a low tack tape that just holds everything in place for you, and it does not rip your paper when you lift it back up. I'm going to use my new blending brushes, and I'm using Altenew Crisp Ink in Puffy Heart. I thought that went really good with this paper. Doing a lot of pink here because of her ridiculously cute pink dress. So I'm just going to get this on there really good. And this is one of those little teeny cubes. And I'm just going to do through here. I'm not going to do the whole thing. Okay, look how cute is that. Just put your stencil sort of where you think you might want it, and just go for it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just adds a little something extra, and it always comes out so good. Aren't these cut files beautiful? I love them. Okay, and then the next thing I did is I made some flowers, and I used this metal die. And honestly, I don't know where I got this from. I really don't. I'm thinking In Love Art Shop, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. But it makes these cute flowers. So I put some honeybee stamped gems in the middle in this really cool pink color because I thought it matched that paper. And then in between the petals, I did put a foam square just to lift the top petals up a little bit. And I was thinking about putting them over the top of the cut file like so. And then in the puffies, they had this really cool circle puffy, which I think I want to put on foam squares. Big surprise, because these are lifted up, so I think I want this lifted up. So this will probably take 2. And put that there. Then I had an idea that these are the branding strips from this pink cardstock. Hip Kit Club always has the best branding strips, and I want to use it. So I was thinking, let's frame this in with this cute branding strip. Picked out all this ephemera. I have some leaves, and I have 2 floral clusters. I also have some little butterflies. So this part over here is just a tad empty. So I'm going to try to stick this in there. I'm going to cut it a little bit because if I'm going to tuck that, I might be able to use it someplace else. And I just want a little bit of this sticking out like that. And then I was thinking this space here that's empty, slide this underneath here if I can. I always glue things down too soon. There. And just have that peeking out a little bit. Like that. Just adds some more florals to this beautiful, beautiful photo and layout. Greenery. Where can we put greenery? Maybe tuck one in here. That seems too big. All right, and then maybe one in here. Then probably another one here, if I can get it under there, because I've already glued this down. Oh, I can slide it right in. Let me see if that looks good. Just to add a little bit more green to it. I don't mind that at all. I think it looks cute. I went back to the ephemera pack because this little white spot right there was kind of bothering me, and I found this little teeny leaf. It's not exactly the same green as the other leaves, but I'm wondering, I don't see why not. And then it'll take up that little odd space for me. Just put some glue on the back of that, and I'm just going to tuck it in over the top of the cut file. Like that, and I'll leave the tips of it popped up a little bit for some dimension. And then we have, I think I'm going to use gems, but we have the cardstock stickers, and then these are Hip Kit Club alphas. I couldn't think of the word. And what are they from? Oh, it's called Love Always, and they came with that month's kit that had the happy heart in it. And I think it matches so beautiful, and they're a little bit ombre. Isn't that nice? I have some sentiments on the bottom. Oh, look, it's this pink, and it says, "Together we have it all." Now, that's not perfect because they're sisters. Let me see. No. No. Let's put it, I don't want to put it here because pink on pink. So I'm going to tuck it underneath here, but tucked also into this little floral cluster. And that way it won't look like it's all by itself. And then let's get some flowers in here. Put that there. I fussy cut all these little teeny butterflies from the 6x6 paper pad. And I just thought they were so cute. There is a piece of paper, obviously, in the 12x12 that has these on there, but they're so big and I wanted little ones, so I used the 6x6 paper pad. We'll use these, I think they're called glitter drops from Pinkfresh. Aren't they beautiful? They're very glittery and sparkly. And I don't mind having a couple different kinds of pinks on a layout. That's fine with me. Where I can get the butterflies, I'll just put them down and then I'll adhere them off camera because I don't want to make you have to watch me do that. And then I will put the honeybee stamp gems in the middle of them. Maybe put a couple over here, 2 different ones, if that looks good. Oh, pop their wings up so they look a little bit more dimensional. And I did fussy cut these, so I do want to use them. Let's put one here. Definitely need one up here. And then let's put one here. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. All right, so I'm going to glue these down, pop the wings up, and then I'm going to put the gems down. And I was thinking to just do little clusters of 3 with the gems. And then also, see how these leaves here have the little circles at the end? I was really thinking that a little teeny Pinkfresh gem would look very cute in the middle of those. Give it some more bling. So I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. Okay, I am done. I put a very little bit of splatters, little tiny splatters, just a little bit around. I used Altenew Frosty Pink. Let me show you up close. Don't those little glitter drops look super cute inside those little leaves? They look like little berries. And then I did put little gems in the butterflies. An awesome cut file. And again, I just took the cut file and I cut it twice and backed it with some paper. Okay, there's that. And then a little bit of splatters. And that stenciling just brings it all together, I think. And there's some dimension for you. And oh my god, the girl's photo, right? I mean, come on. How cute is that? Alright guys, I am going to list Confessions of a Paper Addict website below, and we do have a new website, so take note of that and put it in your bookmarks. And our Facebook group, come on over and join us, and I will also link this Floral Cluster 7 in the description box below. And thank you so much for stopping by to see me. I hope you enjoyed this. Have a good day. Bye.